YouTube that I'm live. Oh, and then also y'all on IG, we're going to be discussing Empire tonight, season 5, episode 17. This is almost the last episode of this season. And from the previews that I saw after this episode, next episode is going to be litty. So I am so looking forward to next week's episode, the finale. And we're going to take a vote. We're going to take a vote tonight, and we're going to see who's going to win next week when we find out who's in that casket. A lot of people are thinking Dre is in the casket. Some people thinking Lucius, Cookie, Jeff, Kingsley, Lucius's estranged son, or maybe Jeff's mother. Maybe, I had another thought today. After I watched the episode from last night. Hey Leslie, hey boo. After I watched the episode last night, my thoughts shifted to Damon. Like, I never thought before that it might be Damon, to be the one that was, might be in that casket. So, I mean, I don't know, because y'all know, he is like, I don't know if you call it in love, like tonight, last night's episode, he tried to say to Cookie that she knows she wants him. She knows she don't love Lucius, and she's no longer in love with him, and that she's basically stayed with Lucius because he held it down for her for those years that she was in the pen, and that the love stopped the minute that she went to prison, and then after that, it was just like going with the flow. I really do believe Cookie really, really loves her family and loves Lucius and does not want to be with Damon. But we shall see. So y'all make sure y'all guess. Put y'all votes in. Guess who is going to be in that casket next week. We know they said it was Alliance, but I don't know because for some reason I think Jeff and Damon has something to do with something. And maybe if they didn't get killed, they still had something to do with it, or was responsible for one of the lions' deaths, or, because we saw in the previews, Jeff, we saw he had a gun, right? He was holding a gun up. I don't know who he was holding a gun up to. But he was holding a gun up. There was a helicopter. Cookie was talking about she got to do stuff for herself now, or she got to look after herself now, and I mean, all kind of stuff was going on. So, anywho, that's from the previews. So, y'all make sure y'all put down in the comments, who do you think is in the casket? Out of all the lions, they keep saying it's a lion. So, I don't know who's responsible for the death, but y'all put y'all votes in, and next week I'm going to announce, who all voted for the right person. But anywho, hey Queens of Trades, hello, what's going on YouTube? Now, as far as, make sure y'all please hit the like button on the YouTube channel. Make sure y'all please hit that like button as you come in. Thank you so much. Thank you very kindly. But as far as the episode tonight, it had ended off last week. Cookie had found out that her son, who has cancer, Dre, he's dying. Well, she didn't know about the heart condition. Lucius was the only one who actually knew about the heart condition. He didn't tell anybody else. He only told Lucius because he does not want to wait till the cancer takes him out. He wants to, off himself. Commit suicide, overdose on pills, whatever it takes. That's what he wants to do. Cookie didn't know, but Cookie was the only one who knew that he had a baby possibly on the way. The reason why his girlfriend Terry didn't tell him that he has a baby on the way, or they have a baby on the way, was because she's having a complicated pregnancy, a high-risk pregnancy. She didn't know that she could carry the baby to term or not. So she's like, I'm not going to tell him with all the things that he's dealing with right now, the cancer, the heart condition and everything like that, until she makes sure that the doctor says, gives her confidence that she can, carry the baby to term. So Cookie knows about the baby. besides Terry, and Lucius knows about the heart condition. I mean, not about the heart condition, but about the suicide, his plans of committing suicide. So both parents got secrets right now. So the show started up with Lucius, him and Dre. He's going back and forth with Dre, upset because he can't stop Dre, or it seems like he can't change his mind about him, his suicidal plans. And he's like going off like, I don't want you to do it. Like remember when I had said before that Lucius is going to try to stop Jamal, and I mean not Jamal, but Dre, and he was going to also attempt to try to buy him a heart. Remember I said that, and I was like, he will try to do anything to get any of his kids, not just Dre. I think he would do that for any of them, to get them a heart. Come hell or high water. They won't put him on the list. They won't put him on the donor list because they claim, because of all the toxic medicine, the radiation, the chemo, the experimental, drugs and stuff that they was using. They's like, nah, we're not going to put you on a donor list. So Lucius was telling him, I will buy you a heart, dude. We will try. We can try. Fight it, to the end. But Dre was insistent that he carry his plans out. And Lucius got pissed off, told him he better not do anything, until he talks to him, because Dre wanted to do it that night. Like, he wanted to do it the night of the concert. And, Lucius wasn't feeling that. So anyway, Lucius needed some space. He needed some air. He needed to get out and think about it and, handle these thoughts that he was having about his son, telling him he wants him to support him. Like, could y'all do that? Could y'all honestly support your child and watch them kill themselves? I don't think I can. I'll be like, baby, if that's what you really gonna do, I am not gonna watch. I cannot watch. Nope. Nope. I don't think I could do it. But as far as Terry, how do y'all feel about her? Do y'all think that she should have told him from the beginning, regardless if she knew or didn't know yet if she could carry that baby to term? Do y'all think Terry should have told? You said you don't think you could have do that. Yep. Queen of Trays on YouTube said, I don't know if I could do that. Same here. I don't think so. I do not think so. I don't think I could do it. But as far as like Terry, I think Terry, if she would have told him about the baby, regardless even if she would have lost it or had a miscarriage, I would tell him. I think she should have told him, because maybe he would have, reconsidered his options, reconsidered killing himself, and maybe try to fight like Lucius was telling him. But anyway, she didn't tell him, and I don't know. I think if he would have really knew about his baby, the possibilities of them having a baby, because this would be his first child, that would be hers, this would be his first. I don't think he would, the guilt of leaving a child behind, knowing you didn't try, knowing you didn't fight, knowing you didn't at least be there or try to be there when your son or daughter first was born, or at least be there with the child's mother as long as possible till he passed. I don't think he would have been able to handle that guilt. But anyway, he set on, taking his own life or whatnot. And, when Lucius had stepped out for some air, and how many of y'all thought that Lucius really went to the hospital? Like, I was like, man, they tricked me. I was like, they tricked me, dude. They tricked me. When he had stepped out for some air to think or whatnot, Dre had placed some envelopes, on the desk. One for Cookie, one for Hakeem, one for Jamal. And then on the drive, while Lucius was driving around, he started having flashbacks, of him as a young parent. He's been having those lately ever since he found out Dre had cancer. So he'd been having flashbacks as far as, him being a young parent. Some of the things he did wrong, like not spending enough time with Cookie And with Dre, he was running the streets a lot, working on his music and, trying to build empire at that time. So he was lacking at home a lot. He started having flashbacks of that. He started having flashbacks of the explosion, the car explosion, when he lost his legs, when Cookie and him almost died. And, he started thinking about other stuff too. And he ended up, swerving because he had stopped concentrating on, driving and swerved to miss another vehicle and ran into the side rail. And when he got up and he started seeing all these people, I'm thinking, this fool up here done daydreaming. That's what I thought, that he was daydreaming. He started having like crazy, I was like, man, okay. He done lost it. He done got, he done had a coma, not a coma, a slight concussion or something, because when he started seeing Bunk, okay, when he started seeing Bunk, when he started seeing his father, when he started seeing, these people that used to be in his life shine, Bunky was like, man, Lucius, you can't do this one thing for Dre. After all Dre done did to you, after Dre, while he was up there running the streets and all that, Dre was at home helping taking care of his little brothers. Cookie was in the pen. He was like, he did so much for you and taking care, make sure Lucius didn't go to prison, making sure Empire blew up, all those things he did, went to college for him so he could help run Empire, and you can't do this one thing for him. He was talking to him like as if, he didn't understand the parental point of view, why Lucius didn't want no parts in it, why he didn't want to, help his son, not necessarily help him kill himself, but, be there to support him and stuff, while he committed suicide. And then Shine. When he got to the hospital, and then I'm like, okay, this fool that went to the hospital, he didn't figure out he was seriously hurt, because he's like, okay, I see dead people. He's like, I see dead people. I need a doctor. So then, they showed him at the doctor. He was lying down, and Shine was over there telling him, wake up. And so he looked up and he was like, oh my God, now you, and he telling him the same thing, you need to help your son. You need to support his decision to commit suicide. Bunk was right. And he reminded him of how Dre had plotted to kill him. Almost killed Cookie. At the same time, Lucius lost some limbs. And he was like, man, he did all that to you, and you can't even support him to kill himself? I'm like, man, calling him a coward, calling him a bitch, everything. And then when he saw his father, now that was really kind of like, that really got him really emotional. I mean, when his father came to him in that dream, they started having like a Luther Vandross, dance with my father moment. They was, I don't know what kind of dance they was doing. I can't remember, but he remembered the steps when his dad asked him, did he remember the step? And they was up there stepping and grooving and everything. And then his father, I'm thinking, the father gonna be like, don't be listening to them fools. Don't be listening to them. Don't help your son kill himself. Don't, But even he was, saying the same thing. Even he was back in Shine. He was back in Bunk. And he told him, about, I think this is where Lucius finally decided that he was going to help, or not help his son, but, kind of support his son. Diane, hold on, let me read some comments. Queen of Trey said, do you think that he might be the person that dies? That's what I've been saying for a long time, Queen of Trades. I've been saying either now I'm having a brain fart. Either Dre or either Cookie. No, either Dre or either, now this was before I knew that it was actually going to be a lion. I was like, oh, it could be Dre, or it could be Kingsley, it could be Kingsley's mama, it could be, I'm naming off these people. It could be who else did I say? Oh, Lucia's mother. But now that I know, well, they keep saying it's a lion. That's what I'm hearing. That is definitely a lion. If they ain't playing with our emotions, if it really is a lion, I still want to say Dre. That's my final answer, and I'm sticking to it. That's my final answer, and I'm sticking to it. Even looking at the next episode, the previews, I was still like trying to. I watched the preview like 3 times because I'm like, oh my god, who's it gonna be? Who's in that cat? I'm like, man, I'm sitting on the edge of my chair, like I'm gonna be like so anxious all next week, counting the days down because I want to know who's in that casket. But as far as Lucius and his dreams again, I think he made his final decision to support his son Dre, his firstborn, to support his plans of suicide after speaking to his father in his dreams. His father reminded him of that day when Lucius was hiding and his father got murdered right in front of him. And his father was down there yelling help. He was bleeding all out. He didn't have no chance of survival because he had no one there to help him. And Lucius, he was hiding. And he said, I was suffering. I was in pain. You couldn't do anything. You couldn't rescue me at that time. But now you have a chance to do that for your son. Your son is suffering. Your son is in pain. He's sick. And he wants to be put out of his misery. And he was like, now you have a chance to do that. And that's when Lucius, he woke up. And I was like, what the hell? They done tricked me. He's still sitting in the doggone car. I mean, he's still sitting in the doggone car, messed up. But I'm like, dang, okay. They got me. Because I sure thought he had went to the hospital and all that mess. But anywho, and he wasn't having daydreams like I had thought. He was actually unconscious for a while. Had a slight concussion and, he was really dreaming. But then as far as all the checks and stuff at Empire, when they couldn't pay their employees, I was like, what the heck is going on? I immediately thought about Jeff Kingsley. I'm like, is he at it again? Because remember the episode when they was up in the club and or the bar, wherever they was, I can't remember what was going on then. But anywho, he was talking to Dre and talking to not Dre but Jamal and Hakeem, and basically and Lucius was there, and he was trying to apologize for everything, and they were talking to him, how do we know that we can trust you, how do we know you're not going to try to sabotage us anymore, or something like that. And Queen of the Trades, I thought about that. Okay, Queen of Trades got a good thought. She said, how about is Kingsley and Dre gets his heart? See, I thought about that. That's why I said earlier, maybe Kingsley or Damon might have something to do with trying to do something to the Lions, and one of the Lions, get killed. And then maybe if Dre doesn't pass and he gets a heart, I don't know. But then which lion would it be if it wasn't Dre? Like, who was that? Maurice, he usually be in all my lives, especially for Empire. He's not here tonight. But Maurice has been saying that he thinks it's going to be Hakeem. He thinks something might go down with Hakeem and Tiana's new boo. Mario Winans, one of the artists of Empire. They've been having some kind of little thing going on or whatnot. And Hakeem, you can tell he a little bitter. He a little bitter, acting real jealous, envious of their situationship, whatever you want to call it. Maurice, look at see how that goes. You speak about somebody and they just pop up. He just commented in the chat on YouTube. Yeah, I'm here. I was looking for you because I want to know, especially from you, who do you think it is now? We down to the last minute. This is the last call for alcohol. Who y'all got? I don't know what time you came in, but I was thinking like maybe it was Dre. Maybe it was Dre, especially after this episode. But when they checks was all bouncing and stuff, you gonna go? You said you're gonna live. I'm gonna live a long time, huh? You said you're gonna lot. You said you gonna live a long time. Well, I hope so, Maurice. But when they was discussing them not, getting paid and everything, my first thought went to Kingsley. Like he tried to sabotage them again after the conversation they just had, when all the brothers was together. And so then when the FBI agent or the agent, the detective or whatever, when she came to Cookie's house, when she was on her way to try to put out the fire at Empire, with the checks and everything bouncing and stuff, she stopped her at her door and dragged her down to the precinct and started questioning her about who else? Damon. Because they still trying to get their paws on Damon and bring him down. Because he is a very well-known money smuggler. You said you know how the old people say it when you talk about somebody and the person pop up. Oh, okay, I got you. I got you, Maurice. I was like, I hope you live a long time, shoot. In the name of the Lord. God willing, I hope we all live a long time. But so as far as like the agent, Cookie, I don't know why she keep trying Cookie. Why she keep trying Cookie? Cookie from the streets, Cookie from the hood, Cookie to serve time. She's an ex-con. She is not gonna snitch on nobody. And I'm like, come on now, agent lady agent. She is not gonna snitch. She ain't about to tell you ish. She the one who had the doggone funds frozen. Because she done found out Cookie done went to Panama with Damon. Even though they wiped out like traces of them, there was still they still found pictures. And I'm up here like, okay, they fixed the phone records and hid all those, and I thought Damon had made the cameras. Remember how Damon was playing with the cameras and he showed them how he made the camera. He showed Cookie how on the security cams the pictures of them was no longer there. So how the heck did she get pictures of them when they was at dinner if he claimed that he made the pictures go away? So it looked like they weren't sitting together. She was like, y'all sitting there all cozy and stuff, like y'all got something going on, and accused Cookie of being in love with Damon. Now, I think she wrong on that part. She should have said, I believe Damon in love with you. Now that part, that part might be true. But as far as Cookie being in love with Damon, I don't think so. I really don't think so. She had her moment. She was upset. She was angry. Tried to get a little revenge, but ended up not doing anything besides a few kissing and petting in the bedroom. But yeah, Cookie played it off real good. She was like making it seem like she was gonna tell her too. She was like, I'm sorry, I'm about to lawyer up. But then she found out the money was frozen and everything. Even with the money frozen, Cookie is a ride or die. She's street. We can be flat broke, living back in the projects. Cookie is not gonna snitch, okay? And I'm gonna continue to believe that. Now, next episode, she better not prove me wrong. Because y'all saw how she was up there, like, I have to look after myself now. I have to take after myself now. I don't know what that's about, and I can't wait. I can't wait. Now, Maurice and YouTube said, Kingsley gonna commit suicide. Whoa. He had that gun pointed at Lucius. I thought he might have been pointing it at Lucius, but they kept okay, you know how they do in previews. You know how they do the production and stuff. They make it seem like this person was talking to that person, or they'll say a comment and another person answered and make it look like they might have been together with that person. They were showing like all these different bits and scenes and stuff, and I'm like, okay, he might have been pointing the gun at Lucius, but I don't know, because you know how they be playing with the camera angles, and I'm like, I don't know, but that did cross my mind that he really was pointing the gun at Lucius. But then, just like the helicopter, how they showed the helicopter scene, then they showed Cookie talking about, I gotta go, I gotta take care of myself, and making her look like she's getting on the helicopter. But then again, that could have been two totally separate scenes that they placed back to back to make us think Cookie's getting on a helicopter. You know how they be playing with that stuff. So, I don't know. I don't know. I don't want none of them to die. But, this show been on so long, and normally after this long of a season for a show that deals with so much well, I won't say so much violence, but a family who's known for violence, and none of them dead. Like, his mama ain't dead, his enemies is dead, of course, but immediate family, nobody's dead. So it's about time. I think even if with Jamal, in this whole situation, whether Jamal was leaving the show or staying on the show or whatnot. Hold up. Before I even finish that thought, y'all saw the reports, right? Empire has been approved for season 6, so yay! I'm kind of scared though. I'm kind of scared because I'm like, okay, how this gonna work out? Season 6 without Jamal, because they said they gonna continue Jamal's life, like he's gonna have they gonna further his life on the show. And what I'm taking for that is they mean that he's not gonna be renewed for a contract to be actually on the show. But you know how they do, like they might have Cookie and them talking about him, like, yeah, Jamal and Kai, they're doing great. They're over in England, with Kai, and they are, having a great family and all that kind of stuff, over there in England. Or they might be on the phone with him. Hey, son, we miss you. Trying to pretend like he's still actually a part of the show. But yeah, he's not supposed to be in season 6, but they made it seem like they weren't actually going to kill him off the show. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. But you said Kingsley asked Lucius, am I a real... Yeah, I saw that part. Kingsley asked Lucius, am I a real lion now? But again, the way the clips was going, I don't know. Because I've been seeing this whole season, they making it look like one thing on the previews, and then when you see the actual show, it's like, okay, these two people aren't even in the same scene when that person was talking. And so I don't know. I don't know. But you think they're going to recast Jamal with someone else? You think so? And then they said the helicopter flight. Yeah, now the helicopter, that could have been the life flight for Dre when he fell out on the floor. When Cookie, oh my God, Cookie, she was about to beat the crap out of Lucius. She was up there swinging on him and hitting on him, pushing him like a man. I was like, dang. That energy though. When she had found the envelope and had started reading it, because she was trying to celebrate. Cookie came home and tried to celebrate. They had a great day, regardless of the agent, questioning her and taking her downtown. Jeff Kingsley, I gotta give it up for Jeff. He did a good deed. He actually owed them more than $10 million, but he, cut them. He transferred the money like right away when Dre went to him for help. To get like some connections so that they could get on their feet since all their finances were frozen. And he just held up his phone, took his phone out of his pocket, turned it around. I saw all them zeros going across the screen. I was like, I had to rewind. Like, how much is that? And then he talking about, this ain't even all that I owe y'all. Ain't no telling how much he owed. After, that fraud and that incident went down with the cell phones and the police and all that kind of stuff with they loyal Empire fans. But so he might owe them like double that. Who knows? But anyway, he wired that money over immediately. Him and Dre shook hands. I mean, from that scene right there, it made me kind of think like maybe maybe he might end up being the one dead. Maybe he might end up being the one dead and Dre get his heart. I don't know. Queen of Trades just put that thought in my head. So I don't know. I might have to change my answer before the end of the night. I don't know. You said wait till the fans show up at the funeral and show Lucy the pictures of Cookie. Ooh, yep. The feds. She was. Oh, that's Maurice talking about the feds. I thought she had. I thought she was gonna do it this episode. I thought she was gonna actually do it, but I guess they had too much stuff going on with Dre and everything. So yeah, she probably will show next week. That's probably what's going to happen. But the thing is, Lucius knew they were going. The only pictures that she really showed was them like they might have looked a little cozy, but it wasn't like they was in the bedroom under the sheets. So I don't know. But then after the funds got frozen, Jeff Kingsley gave him the money. The concert went on without a hitch. Afterwards, Dre said he had to go. Lucius and them, they had that eye contact, like, okay, it's about to go down tonight. And Lucius, she was like, yeah, Dre, he needs to go home. He's not really feeling well. And then Lucius bounced as well. Cookie hurried home. She wanted to celebrate. She wanted to break out the good cognac, to celebrate, a successful day. She found a letter. And again, when she started reading that letter, she started getting all emotional. Oh, Jamal, Dre, he really loves me, And then when she started continuing in the letter and she realized what she was reading, she started having flashbacks, of all these, special moments that her and her oldest son had shared over the years and took off. She took flight, broke camp, hauled ass. She hauled all ass and hurried up and went over there and broke the door down. She done bust through the door and everything. You said it's Damon Cookie's old boyfriend from the past, the one she left for Lucius. At least not that I know of. I haven't seen anything like that. If somebody else knows anything about that, please comment in the chat for Queen of Trades. Because I thought they didn't meet till you said, I now believe, and I'm going to say Jeff Kingsley is probably in that casket. See, Maurice, I'm telling you, Queen of Trades got me thinking that from her comment, because that would make a lot of sense. That would make a lot of sense, because like I said, from the beginning of this season, when they first showed Lucius at the beginning of the season with that casket, and the way he was patting and rubbing and touching that casket, it just seems like it was somebody in there he cared about, but it didn't give me that feeling like it was somebody immediately close to him. It didn't give me that feeling. But then, of course, Dre got cancer, and I just, automatically threw his name, in the bucket to be the one that dies. But now, these last few episodes, like I said, they playing with our emotions. They know we thinking that Dre's gonna die. And Maurice, I think you said that last time, that would be too easy. That would be too easy. In Empire, they like to, switch things around and, throw us a curveball, so I don't know, y'all. Do some of y'all think it's Kingsley? Do y'all think it's Kingsley in that casket? Everybody say, y'all back there in the church, back there in the far pews who ain't, speaking in the chat. Don't be scared. Don't be scared to participate now. But yeah, so that's a thought. Shoot, Queens might be right. But yeah, she hauled ass and went over there, man. She was pushing on Lucius, punching him, screaming and crying. That's my baby. I carried him for 9 months. 9 months. And spit him out and push him out. I said spit and push him out. I would have been doing the same way. Like, how you gonna tell my son to kill himself? How you gonna approve of that? How you gonna support that? Man, Cookie was pissed off. And then, like in the previews, when they were showing the preview, she's still cussing him out. And you saw her sister. I think her sister was in that scene when she was saying, he's really in the fight of his life. I think she was trying to calm everybody down. Everybody must have been tripping and going off, and I think the sister was trying to calm Cookie down or whatnot. But yeah, next week it's gonna be lit, 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 lit. But one thing I also wanted to talk about. Let me see. Maurice said Precious told Lucy. No, you didn't call her Precious. Did you? Who's Precious? Is you talking about Becky? I'm done. If you talking about Becky, I'm done. I'm done. Flatline. Maurice, is you talking about? Are you talking about Precious? Is there another Precious that you're talking about? I'm so dead. Hold on, let me get a drink. You wrong, Maurice. I'm like about to cry real tears. He said, he said, Precious told Lucius you didn't know. Okay, in the preview, he said Precious told Lucius, you didn't know he was your son. I'm a Okay, Maurice said he's officially voting Kingsley in to be in the casket. That was funny. That was funny. You do not know how many times I had to try really hard to refrain from calling her Precious every time. Like when she first started on the show, I kept forgetting her doggone name, Becky, and I was always like the girl that played in, because when some people when they play a particular episode, I mean in a movie or a show, and every time somebody see them, like if you was to see somebody on the street and you see Cookie or somebody, or Taraji P. Henson be like, Cookie, she gonna be like, that is not my name. That is not my name. My name is Taraji. Okay, I'm not. Cookie's over there. Taraji's over here. That was funny. Okay, so he's talking about Becky. But Maurice said he's casting his vote. He's recasting his vote. Maurice, I want to cast my vote so bad right now. Recast it to Kingsley too. But I'm not sure. But that's the way it's looking. But that is the way it's looking. You know? So, like people are saying, it would be too easy for them to just be like, okay, they all already know, because we supposed to be in suspense. We supposed to be in suspense. So I'm sure a lot of people think Dre is gonna die. A lot, especially after this episode while they arguing and Cookies windmilling on Lucius. Dre is over there doubled over in pain, on the carpet, on the floor, doubled over in pain. He can't even scream out or nothing. That's how much pain he's in. And he just falls out. And then they go over there, to try to assist him or whatnot, call 911. So, yeah, Maurice said Dre is not in the casket. So, let's say, I'm going to say, y'all on IG too. Put y'all votes in. Y'all on Instagram. I'm going to say, I think I'm going to go with y'all. And say Kingsley. Now, if I'm wrong, it's going to be y'all fault. If I'm wrong, it's going to be y'all fault. You know how you in class? If I flunk this test, it's going to be y'all fault because y'all told me the answer was. But yeah, so yeah, okay. That's what is that our final answer, y'all? Is that our final answer on Instagrams? Let us know. Now, one thing I did want to ask y'all about, as far as Tiana and Hakeem, y'all know Tiana, she like messing around with her little, I don't know how serious it is between her and the Mario Winans dude. I can't remember his name on the show. But he had replaced her necklace the necklace that Hakeem had gifted her, it broke. And so when Hakeem noticed the necklace, because Tiana always, wore the necklace, and when he noticed that she didn't have a necklace on her neck and she had a different necklace, he was like shocked. Like, where's the necklace? Why aren't you wearing the necklace? And she was like, it broke. And then, that's when the Mario dude, the singer, he stepped in. Oh, but I bought her another one. I bought her another one. He's all suave and all. That's what he reminded me of them guys back in the 70s and the 80s. I bought her another one. Yeah, okay. But he was kind of bent out of shape. He was acting all salty and jealous, because she ain't wearing a necklace that he gave her. And so he went and not bought her, but he went and got it fixed. When he got it fixed, he gave it to her before she went on stage. And I almost thought that they was about to kiss it out. I thought they was about to kiss it out because she was like, oh my God, you got it fixed. And he said, yeah. He said, I got it fixed because it's irreplaceable, just like you are. And then he walked past her, and I thought they was about to kiss and, try to make out before she go on stage. But anyway, he walked right past her. So I need to know from y'all, do y'all think they're going to get back together? Because you can tell there's still something there. They got a child together. There's still something there. You said, Queen of Trade said, yes, Maurice, but I am not sure who kills him. I don't think it's going to be Lucius. You think Lucius might just be there around the same time, or just happen to be there, and that's a possibility. Possibility. And Maurice, you said he's going to kill himself. Oh, Maurice. Man, I don't feel bad anymore because I used to be putting all kind of stuff out there. I be reaching. But y'all answers make sense. And Dre gonna get his heart. Now that is something I am like convinced of now. That I didn't know. I never thought that he might kill himself. I know he had the gun. And he had it turned on. Maurice said he had it turned on Lucius. So do y'all think that he had the gun because he was trying to stop Lucius from stopping him from killing himself so that he could give Dre his heart? Do y'all think that's what's going to happen? Does that make sense to y'all? I can picture that. I can picture Kingsley having a gun, threatening to kill himself, so that his brother Dre can survive and continue helping to take over Empire and, help raise his child, the boy. She found out they're having a boy. And then Lucius try to stop or something and he pulls the gun on him. No, get back, something like that. And then pops himself. Does that sound, quite about right? Yeah, I think that great minds. I got some great minds in here. Y'all need to write some scripts. Y'all need to write some scripts. But yeah, you think they gonna get back together? Me too, Queen of Trades. I'm just tonight when they was, you could just see Jamal. I mean, Hakeem. He want her back. And then she felt all, when he fixed the necklace for her, she was just like, it looked like her heart was just melting. So, I don't know. I think so, too. You said you think Kingsley going to kill Damon Cross, too? Yeah, Damon Cross, he needs to be dead because I think he is totally bad news. Like, he keep telling, like, when he told Cookie, like, I don't know, 4 episodes ago, maybe, that she didn't have nothing to worry about. When she came to him, no, he came to her and she said, it's over. It was a mistake. I'm in love with my husband. I love my husband. I love my family. We can't do this anymore. Let's forget about it. Let's never talk about it. Sweep that ish under the rug. Zip lips. He was like, oh, you ain't gotta, don't worry about it. You ain't gotta worry about me no more. That's exactly what he said. You don't have to worry about me no more. That's what he said. But ever since then, he's still been trying to convince her to be with him. So, Mm, I said back then, I don't think he was giving up. And I still don't think he's giving up. And the fact that she went to him, though, and told him that the feds is after him, I thought he already knew the feds was after him. That's what I mean. Remember when him and Cookie and Lucius, they was all talking about it? And he was like, yeah, that was when he said, I erased the tapes, I erased the pictures, I erased all a trace of us. He said that. But do you think he lied and didn't remove the pictures? Because how else did the agent get the pics? Like he trying to sabotage their relationship or something? Shoot, and if that's the case, and he trying to sabotage their relationship, then Cookie, do whatever you gotta do. Do whatever you gotta do. Hey, Miss Hogg, what's up? How you doing? How you doing? We've been talking about Empire now for like a good old piece of an hour. We approaching an hour. But Miss Hogg, you said, see, that's I thought he did too. So why did Cookie have to come back and tell him the fans is after you and they trying to do anything and everything possible to bring you down, to bring you in? So why did Cookie have to go tell him that? Because they already knew the feds. They had I don't know. Maybe they needed to throw something extra into the show tonight, because they, for the first few episodes after Jussie Smollett, after the charges was dropped and everything, it seemed like the producers and the writers was trying to hurry up and recreate scripts and all this kind of stuff and scenes to make it make sense. And I don't know, so but Ms. Hogg, so do you agree with some of us that Kingsley is going to kill himself? All the blood that Lucius had on his hands, all the blood that Lucius had on his shirt and everything was going to be from Kingsley killing himself to give Dre his heart? That's what some of us believe now. Some of us thought it might be Dre dying, but the way they keep throwing us these curveballs is making me think differently now. Yes, everybody please hit that like button on YouTube. But yeah, you guys, so I'm looking forward to next week. I really am. I'm really looking forward to next week. But as far as what's today? Thursday? Oh yeah. Remember y'all, tomorrow night I was going to review Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, Star, and what else did I have to review? It's another show that I have to review. Oh, Black Ink is back on with season them. So I got 3 shows that I have to review. I'm going to get them out this weekend. I'm not going to do them tomorrow night. I'm not going to do any reviews tomorrow night because we are going to be on the hood table. I've been telling y'all all week. Samantha is back in town. My sister from another mister. We are going to be on the hood table channel. Our collaboration channel between my sister and I. So we'll be over there tomorrow night. We're going to have a really good discussion. It got to do with women and men. So we're going to have a really good discussion over there. And I am going to, let me get the link. Miss Hall said she be hitting that like button. Queen of Trade said, do you think Felica R will have Kingsley killed for them killing her son? Felica R. Okay, bring me back, Queens. I'm having a brain fart. Why did the phone all of a sudden get kind of bleary looking? Maybe I need to clean my screen. I'm like out of focus on my cell phone on IG. Probably because the live is about to end pretty soon. The live is about to end, y'all, on IG. Pretty soon, not right away, but pretty soon. You know, we only get an hour live time over there. If y'all want, y'all can hop over to the YouTube, to the my channel over here, Tanya's Primetime TV / Media Reviews on YouTube. Let me get the hood table link for y'all on IG. Our collaboration channel between me and my sis Samantha is the hood table. DAHOOD table. 3 words. DAHOOD table. 3 words. And I'm going to we're gonna be over there tomorrow between the hours of between like 8 and 9ish, maybe a little earlier, but I promise I will share the link so you guys have enough time to know what time it starts. So I will do that, you know, for you guys. I can't say right now exactly what time because I don't even know if I'll be at my house or if we'll be at Samantha's house, but we might be at my house. We might be at my house. So, where was we at Samantha's house last? Yeah, I think, yep, on Easter. I was at Samantha's house on Easter. So yeah, we'll probably be over here. Let me just click the link. Okay, I'm typing the link in the chat right now on YouTube. Here is the link to my other channel. Okay, I just put the hood table link in the chat. So y'all in the chat, y'all can just hit that link. Go and subscribe, hit the bell, the notification bell, so you can get the notification when we go live over there to the hood table. Y'all on IG again is the hood table, and my main channel is Tanya's Primetime TV Media Reviews on YouTube. So make sure y'all both subscribe. Make sure y'all subscribe to both of those channels. Let's see. Queen of Trey said, "Oh, Felicia Rashad. Oh, okay. I got you now. I was up here like Felicia. Okay, I got you now. Yeah, she is in jail. But hey. You know, sometimes that don't stop nothing. That don't stop no show. But you never know because remember when she was working with Kingsley to try to get back at Lucius? But then what ended up happening was the scheme, the fraud scheme with the cell phones, and you know that ended up happening. So I don't know if she is trying to work something else out. Yeah, Kingsley went to visit her too. Yep. That left her hanging in the air. Maybe he's not in the casket. I don't know because she's still pissed off at Lucius. She's still pissed off at him, and that's why she was willing to help Kingsley. But she's still in jail. Think she might get out? You think she might get out by next week? Ms. Hall, Queen of Trade. So you think Kingsley would be the sacrifice for Tay Diggs' murder? Oh wow! See now y'all trying to see that makes sense too. Because yeah, she has always been wanting to get revenge on on Lucius, and basically when Jeff did go visit her in prison or in jail, whichever one it was, she said that she would help him if he would, do something for her, and then he brought her in some products or something. But who knows? Maybe they did discuss something else. Or maybe he did leave her high and dry after that. So, you don't know. You know how they do. Sometimes they'll come back later and show some situations that occurred that we didn't see. Conversations that occurred that we didn't hear. So yes, that would hurt Lucius. He wants to get to know Kingsley. I think Lucius really does. I think Dre really does. But I think Dre was happy that night. The way the day went, how everything just seemed to work out and fall into place. Everything just seemed to work out. So, I don't know. He acting like it anyway, but I don't think he trusts Kingsley. Yeah, and I don't think Hakeem and Jamal really trust Kingsley because them was the two that was really questioning him. Like, how do we know we can trust you? How do we know um that you're not going to sabotage us anymore? How do we know you're not going to try to destroy Empire? How can we trust you? But after he gave him $10 million, I think that kind of like, hey, that's a start. That's a big start. Paying him back some of the money that he, snatched. But he acting like it. You said he acting like it, but I don't think he trusts Kingsley. Yeah. So I don't know. We shall see, y'all. We shall see. I am going to be, man, I'm telling y'all this. We going live next Wednesday, immediately after Empire. I'm not even gonna take no notes. We freestyling it. Next Wednesday, we is freestyling it. We all gonna do the review. All of y'all and I are going to do the review. Because I'm coming on immediately. I know Star comes on after that. I can watch Star later. But I'm coming on immediately because I know when Empire goes off next week, everybody who do reviews on TV shows is going to come on right after Empire goes off. And we going to see which one of us was right. But a lot of us is, leaning towards it being Kingsley who's going to be dead. So we shall see, y'all. We shall see. But anywho, y'all, I'm about to get off of here. You said nobody trusts Kingsley. He is not stable. No, he is not. He isn't stable. He isn't. I do agree with that, Queen of Trades. And IG, y'all got like a minute and a half left before the live stop. Hey, Corey Page, what up, relative? How you doing? I see that. I like that. I like your little your pick for your what do you call that? Your little pick with the interstate signs, repping. But yep, this live is over. We discussed last night's episode of Empire. You guys, make sure you also subscribe to both of my YouTube channels. The one I'm on tonight, Tanya's Primetime TV Media Reviews. Also subscribe to The Hood Table. DAHOOD Table. 3 words. The Hood Table. It's on YouTube, IG, Twitter, and Facebook. We're going to be on The Hood Table on YouTube tomorrow night. Going live, y'all. We got a very good discussion that deals with men and women. Samantha and I on our collaboration channel on YouTube. I'm trying to talk fast because the IG is about to end. Please be on The Hood Table tomorrow night on YouTube. Thank you. Those of y'all on YouTube, I'm about to let y'all go too. It's getting late. Why you wanna be here? Good night, IG. It just ended. Okay. But yeah. So anywho, toodles, Miss Hog, toodles, Maurice. Good night. We will see y'all next week, right after Empire finale. We gonna be live, but before then, make sure y'all tune in to The Hood Table tomorrow night. Subscribe, hit the bell, The Hood Table, and the link is in the chat. And in the meantime, and in between time, Primetime Squad, y'all know how we do. Stay safe, be blessed, and I'm out. Deuces. Good night.